Hello, my name is Mikey, and today I'm going to be talking about plastics and their impact on our environment. According to recent reports, Devon and Cornwall have over 50% more rubbish washed up on their beaches than anywhere else in the UK. The amount of rubbish that washed up on UK beaches rose by a third last year. Microplastics, abandoned fishing gear, and other plastic pollution are among our biggest environmental threats. Cornwall has some of the most beautiful beaches and wildlife the UK has to offer. Not only do plastics ruin the beauty of beaches, but they also have a massive impact on marine life. Once plastic finds its way into the water systems, it travels towards the sea. On its journey, the plastic degrades into smaller fragments and eventually into tiny pieces known as microplastics. These can end up in the food chain and even on our dinner plates, as they are small enough for fish to consume. Although microplastics are a major issue, they aren't the only one. Fishing nets and lines can be damaged at sea, discarded by fishermen, and left to float or entangle on the reef. Ghost nets, as they are known, trap marine animals such as birds, fish, and turtles.
Do you ever think what happens to your plastic bottle after you buy it? This is Morwenna. She's going into the local shop to get herself a bottle of Coca-Cola. What she doesn't know is that this bottle is about to go on a journey. In North America each year, 167 plastic bottles are produced per person. To put that into perspective, that's almost 54 billion plastic bottles per year in North America alone. A plastic bottle takes 450 years to biodegrade. But what about the locals, the seabirds that is? Up to 1 million seabirds die each year from ingesting plastic from in and around the oceans. The plastic pollution problem doesn't stop here either. But people can make a difference. Environmental organisations such as Surfers for Sewage in Newquay, Cornwall organise beach cleans to try and tackle plastic pollution.
Our beaches are being invaded. There are unwanted visitors on our shores, and every tide brings more. Marine litter is a big problem, and it's getting bigger. If we're going to sort it out, we're going to have to work together. We want to see clean, litter-free beaches as much as anybody else does, and we are prepared to fight for them. But we need your help.
The 2 Minute Beach Clean is an initiative to inspire everyone to take just 2 minutes picking up beach litter each and every time they go to the beach. We want to change beach culture and get everyone involved to take a little time to make their favourite place better each time they go. It's very simple and very easy. And the thing is, every piece of litter you remove from the beach does make a difference. As surf schools, surf clubs, surf lifesaving clubs and schools, you have the power to change the way we see and use the beach. You can help us by inspiring others to make changes.
Whoever you blame for creating marine litter, the plastics industry, supermarkets, fishing, beachgoers, people who flush things they shouldn't, people who chuck junk out of their cars, even other nations across the ocean, the thing to remember is that it all comes from us. And the thing is that plastic waste doesn't biodegrade, so it won't ever go away. You might think that just one bottle won't make a difference, but when you add it to the millions and millions of others, it's a gigantic global issue. All it will do is break down into smaller and smaller pieces until it becomes fish food. And while it's doing that, it leaches toxins into the ocean. Wildlife mistakes it for food which it can't digest, or die from being entangled in it. And if it's fishing gear that's been lost at sea, it will just keep on fishing with no one to haul it in. Slowly and surely, this is bringing our oceans to their knees. And unless we roll up our sleeves, it will never go away. But what difference can you make as a surf school, surf club or surf life-saving club? You are in a unique position to be able to change the way people see and use the beach. Each and every person that you introduce to surfing, supping, sailing, kayaking, whatever, each and every one has the power to make a difference, because each and every piece of litter that gets removed from the beach won't carry on ghost fishing, it won't break down into microplastics, it won't become toxic, and it won't end up potentially on your dinner plate. So if you don't already do it, and I know that lots of you do, please make time for a 2-minute beach clean on your club nights, sessions and lessons. It really will make a difference. You can inspire others. Teach them that a part of enjoying the beach is looking after it as well. Show your beach some love. It's so easy. The beauty of the 2-minute beach clean is that individuals can do it on their own without any paperwork, bureaucracy or risk assessments. But as an organisation, club or school, you will have to add it to your risk assessment and make sure your paper trail is watertight. To help, here is some basic safety information. Before every session, assess the conditions. Be aware of the tide. Check out the weather, the sea state and the likelihood of change. Be aware of the dangers faced by cliffs, soft sands, rivers and outlets. Write it down. And when it comes to picking up, wear gloves or use a litter picker. If you can't, wash your hands afterwards. Don't pick up anything that is organic. No seaweed, no wood or vegetation. Do not pick up dog feces. And if you find sharps such as needles or glass, put them somewhere safe. Your local surgery should be able to dispose of needles. If you find ordnance or anything suspicious, such as unexploded bombs, call the Coast Guard. If you find marine mammals, report it to the Marine Strandings Network. And if you were to find salvage, you must report it to the receiver of the wreck. Finally, if we all work together, we can start to make a real difference. We can influence the way beachgoers use the marine environment in the future. Thank you.
You know, we're the guardians of this. And if we all work together and encourage people just to do 2 minutes, just imagine what everyone could do.